Hello everyone, welcome back to the arcade. On the quarterfinals, we got ourselves Vikzz versus Nokron, with Vikzz killing first. Obi, as the killer, already finding himself a nice juicy David. We got the no-mither there on Ivan as the Nia, already preventing the slug that is most likely going to happen. Does have the overdrive already in play, boots and the iridescent add-on equipped. My name is Jilly, and I will be your host for this match of today. Ooh, bit of ruin in play. Sees the Bill, poor Bill running away. His poor smoking lungs trying to take him away from this hillbilly that is Obi. Utilizes the window, and there goes the third perk that is revealed, and that is Bamboozle. Oh, he's not even going to check. Trying to go around, but Bill does manage to get a very good attempt here. Zaka, renowned as a good looper here, preventing Obi from getting the insta-down. Nice little pallet drop. Does walk around to get his exhaustion back. Obi forced to break the pallet, still does not disconnect from this chase. Deciding to stay close to it. Nice little bam bam once again. Where did the Bill go? Nice little FOV tech. Making sure that Obi is not on his tracks. There you go, utilizes the window, and he goes over the hill. Nice little incident on Marcus, who was completely unaware that he was about to get hit by a steel chair that is the chainsaw of Obi. Marcos gonna be the first hook for Vikzz. He's gonna let that gen regress with the ruin. Does see the scratch marks, and there's Zaka hitting him with the M1. Gonna go over to the corner of the map. This little wall here gonna prevent him from getting the down for a little while. Nice little first pop of the gen. Second pop of the gen. We got a 2-for-1 right now. But Obi has the instant out in hand. And he's gonna hold it. Not gonna let anyone get close to this. The save will not be able to be made unless there's a double trade-off here. And I'm pretty sure that we're not gonna see that happen. Nokron on the 2 gen for 1. Ruin is gonna regress that a little bit slower than you would on other regression perks. They do want to get this. Ivan probably being the one sacrifice here. Yep, very expected, but what do you do now? What do you do now? Exactly. Now, what are you going to do now? That was the slug. All you have to do now is just prevent them from getting up. Oh, nice little curve, but does not make it. He needs to pick up Ivan to prevent the no-mither from happening. So what I'm guessing is going to happen is going to put Ivan on the hook and leave Shen on the ground here. That is the smart move. And there's Zaka once again. Remember, he is injured. He doesn't need to go for the chainsaw hit. He could go for the M1 here, and this is exactly what he's going to try to do, but a swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Zaka making Obi madly swing here. There you go, again on top of the hill. Gonna go around a little bit of a Sky Billy attempt. There's Shen. Hello there, my little friend. Oh, another swing. Obi really being a big swinger here. Oh, and it finally connects the massive mace on the back of Shen's head. He is going to slug, though. That is the game that we're going to be playing here. That is the usual thing that we see whenever we got a hillbilly set. Someone rings no-mither to prevent the full 4-man slug. And there's Zaka utilizing these windows correctly. Nice little bam bam preventing from happening, and a stun with another gen getting popped here. And another one! 2 hooks for 4 gens. My goodness, Obi is taking a pounding, if I do say so myself. He does get the mind game here on Ivan. With Shen already back up. I mean, he could slug here, but what are you going to win from this slug? He can pick himself back up easily. Nice traversing the map. No, not all of the map. Does see, once again, Zaka, who has been absolute MVP and chases! As I say, Caster's Curse hits Zaka right in the back of the head with a chainsaw. And it was definitely me that killed Zaka and not Obi with that chainsaw. Ivan is on the corner of the map. And Obi is checking that. There it is. There's Ivan once again. Gonna go back into the hook, and the poor Shen. The poor Shen. Oh, he couldn't even get the grab. Oh my god, Zaka was trying. He's still against the wall. He is taunting Obi and playing with fire right now. As Shen goes on his first. And there's the last gen completed by Ivan. Who's going to utilize this window. Shen is off. Tries to go for the blind with a firecracker. Does not work out. Dead hard from Ivan. Even if Obi hit him there, it would have not been enough. He is going to still manage to curve and weave. The gate is open. There's only one kill on the board, and that's Ivan. They are going to heal over. I'm pretty sure they're not going to attempt. Yep, they are definitely not going to attempt the save. And that's Ivan being the only casualty here with 6 hooks on the board from Obi and Team Vikzz. Nokron with a very, very good start here against what you would consider an S-tier killer. We'll be right back as we go and swap the teams around into the lobby change. Welcome back. We are back, and it is none other than the God Looper from last round himself, Zaka, playing the Hillbilly here. Now, all he has to do is get more than 6 stages, which is what Obi on the previous round got, and already finding Oscar here, but no... Ooh, a little miss there from that. Is going to take the M1. No, misses the M1 as well. An interesting little start here from Zaka, who might get himself juiced, but no, decides to disengage and focus on other people. As we already see Jiggy here. The interesting part here is that we don't see... Oh my goodness! He must have soiled his pants there. That was such a clenching moment for Jiggy. I do have to say that the No Mither is an interesting choice. If they do end up all getting slugged, we will know that the No Mither was not the correct choice here. He does still have the window. He's not going to rev hit that chainsaw up. Can he make it through that corner? Yes, he can. He's going to make it through the other one. Tries to do a little curve here, but he's going to have the window for free once again. Light gets used. No pallet over here, remember. Already been broken. Oh, no, it hasn't. He forgot to break that pallet. And the insta-down onto Jiggy because he was too greedy to stay on the pallet here. First hook goes over to Zaka before a single gen has been done. Or is this the caster curse again? Yep, there you go. There's the gen that called up. Ruin not on the cards here. Instead, we probably have a gen kicking build instead. Is he looking at a 3-gen scenario? I mean, his 3-gen was... Or so, yeah, and the one next to Shaq here. Good kick. That was Pop Goes the Weasel, and this is Eruption with the yellow gem. Goes immediately back to the hook. Gets rid of the pallet. Overcharge is going to run out. So that will give a little bit more time to traverse around the map. Yep, he is going to face camp this and make sure that he can get his second stage. If he can get Jiggy out early on, it will hinder Vikzz survivors quite a bit. Just farming that overcharge. There you go, and around we go. He did finish the gen next to me. But not the one next to Shaq here. Is still regressing. Have the survivors not realized that that gen was kicked? Around we go. The little woodworks. Just trying to find the other hooker for sure. They could hypothetically just slam gens and let this person carry out to the third stage, which is not at all what Nokron survivors did. They indeed used the No Mither and the David to try and get the save. And he is, oh, there you go. He gets the M1 instead of the insta-down. He is going for the immediate pickup here. I mean, remember, he only needs 6 stages. He can choose to tunnel out Jiggy. It would be for the best. I mean, you basically cut survivors' progress by 25% because you immediately eliminate a member of their team. There you go, there's Daimao. No pallets over here. A lot of the pallets were used. He still has the Pop Goes the Weasel available. I think that was a little bit of indecision there from Zaka, causing him to crash into that generator. Checks around the gens. He will probably be kicking this. Yep, yes he does. And right at the end of Hop. Now, hypothetically, again, he could just camp this to second, get an extra 2 stages, and then all he needs to do is camp 1 survivor throughout the whole duration. And that's it. If he gets these extra 2 stages, he's sort of guaranteed to get the win if he can find another survivor with 3 stages left. There you go, there's the second. Immediately going by, and the poor little Jiggy almost got cut down there. Not enough, not enough, not enough. Not enough, not enough, not enough. Drops the pallet. Is he gonna greet it? No. People are already coming over to take hits for it. They're not gonna want to take the insta-down for free, though. Leaving them around, gonna check over on the corner gen. They pre-left smartly. Ooh, nice little. Almost. Daimao, almost. But almost is just not enough. As Eruption does indeed act. And there's his fresh survivor that he could camp this out. It would be 7 stages. It would be 7 stages if he would camp that out. And the save happens right under his nose, I feel like. There you go, gonna kick this again to apply a little bit more eruption. Remember, there's still 2 gens left. We still have some time here. Ooh, close. But I think he just made a misplay here, turning the mouse a little bit too early. Oh my goodness, Jiggy keeps getting away with these. Right in the cut, but the down. Right with the tip. Just the tip. Hitting Jiggy, and he will be the first one to join his coach in the campfire. 1 death, 6 hooks on the board. They cannot afford to give them another hook. that would put them over the line. And they would lose this first set. And nice little cutoff, preventing him from going over to Shaq. Does he have anything? He has a pallet over here on the right, which he will be more than happy to use. Yep. And he's just going to camp it. Swing and a miss. Close, though. Tries to go for the blind with the firecracker. Ends up on the ground with Zaka breathing over his neck. And there you go. On the... You go once again. Pop goes the weasel. Rings forth the hammer on that generator. He could have used it on this one as well. 3 pistons. Almost 3 pistons, 75% about. Another gen does pop. That corner gen that we had seen before. The save also happens about the same time. He's going to go after the Renato still. Daimao has to run. I don't know if that was balanced landing or something. And he's immediately changing focus to Amrak, who has the pallet here. Does not drop it and does make it to the window. A little bit lucky. Doesn't take his time to break those. It's cutting him off. Trying to make sure he doesn't get the fast vault on to the window. There's Oscar. They are just, every single time, it is just so close. Gonna go for the M1 instead. Leave him be. Go after the other ones that are most likely working on Shaq Gen or this one in the corner. It is a little bit over 75 once again. How's Shaq Gen? Let's see. Shaq Gen is about at 50. Yeah, about 50. Only 2 pistons moving. Oh my god, that fake. That fake was evil. And the Bam Bam is just going to guarantee this down from happening. Steve on the ground with his goggles, bleeding out. Going to get picked up and put on display for everyone to see. There you go. All fresh stages have been accounted for. The other 2 survivors are dead on hook. Steve is literally the only survivor that can stay on the hook without dying for a little bit at least. Oh, I think that was a little bit of sprint burst. You can no longer kick that gen. Eruption and several other kicks have made it so that the entity has blocked that. Oh, he does see someone. There's Daimao, utilizing the balanced landing as best as he could. He manages to curve it in. And Zach is not happy. He is not happy with the result so far. He wants the 4K. I don't think he will get it though, unless they try to save Oscar. Second stage guaranteed. The survivors are down on hook, so there's no difference between Oscar dying or Amrak or Daimao. I'm pretty sure they're just going to open the gate and just leave. This will be a 10-stage game with 2 kills and 2 escapes. Are they healing on the gate? Is that what they're doing right now? Getting to that extra bit of blood points. Oh no, no. They were just waiting. They were just waiting. Giving us a little bit more time on this set. Nonetheless, that is Nokron's victory on this set with the 10 stages against the 6 from Vikzz. That was Billy on Suffo 2. We're gonna go off over to Wraith on Midwich, and we'll see you all in just a bit. Welcome back to Midwich, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Arkade, and we are back with Zaka. None other than Zaka himself for Nokron, and he immediately finds a survivor. Jesus Christ, I haven't even ended my introduction, Zaka. Of course, I am your host for the set, Jolie the Barbarian, and that is a poor Amrak already getting found. A kick on the gen very quickly. We got ourselves Eruption, Call O'Brien, Pain Resonance, and Sloppy Butcher. Sloppy will definitely help. No fast kicking, though. Interesting. It has the movement speed and uncloaking add-ons instead of the ones that increase the kicking speed. Quite an interesting play here. Does go for the hit here. Leaves Daimao alone for a little while. Gonna go all around. Does hear the progress over on that gen. I'm guessing that everyone is on different gens. He is fine spreading the eruption around, and Call O'Brien will also give some amount of information. This gen is about 50-ish or more percent. Yep. Who is the one working on this gen? It is Jiggy, the person that died last match first. He will immediately leave him. Daimao does get a nice little reset. Finding again Amrak. No Bam Bam is gonna hurt him. Nice little body block at the window. That is an amazing win there for Zaka, but if they keep not committing to stuff, they will just be able to reset. Oh, nice little mind game. Does happen to catch him off. And the down is before the first gen pops, unless... No, he was afraid of it himself. And it does mean that he does get a basement hook. He was wondering if he could get a pain res. But I think all of his pain res, yeah, all of his pain res hooks are not even close. Not even close to where the down happened. No, checks to see if there's bodies inside of the lockers. Does find one, but unfortunately it's not a survivor. That one was already pre-built into the map. Checks the classroom, gonna go over. Does he camp this though? It is a basement hook. But he needs to put pressure out on the map. Downstairs, gonna check over to middle of the map. Nothing. There you go. First gen does pop. I think Zach is gonna be okay with camping this just like last time over the second, because we don't see Vikzz survivors very interested in coming over at the moment. It is Midwich though, so a 3-gen is very much a possibility. He has these 2 gens, and if he can get the middle one, yeah, I think that's what he's thinking when it comes to the 3-genning here. There you go, second stage guaranteed for free, basically. I mean, I say for free, but 2 gens did pop. But, yeah, mostly for free. Doesn't uncloak. Oh, he's leaving him. 3 gens. He can body block this. He can 100% body block this. Ooh, we could have actually body blocked that. Nice! Samrak putting his body on the line there with the baseline BT. He wants the detective tap. Getting that down. Now, where's Zamrak? He is right here. He stayed over by the pallet. That is where he was most safe, for now at least. Now he's going to try and make it somewhere, but... Oh, nice little body blocker already coming over. And there's 2 on the ground. This is going to be a full-on slugfest. Nobody's going to be able to be on gens, because someone's going to have to come over and get these people off the ground. Zaka putting up a tremendous amount of pressure And yeah, Jiggy is just he's just on healing duty at the moment. Can't really afford to do anything else. Ooh, a little bit risky, but definitely paid off. Trying to get the mind game and does get it. And there you go. Once again, he comes over. Gonna go over to the other side, and happens because he crosses over the railing. Oh my god, I haven't seen that one before. But the stun is there, and Jiggy is the hero that the team needed. Coming over, picking up people, getting pallet saves. He is becoming the favorite here for this round, at least for now. Oh, he might have thought to scare him with the Bam Bam, but he doesn't get it. He vaults it twice. Gonna have to uncloak here. Fakes it. He's utilizing this window with utmost disrespect. There you go, there's one. And all of the gens got done, and he only has 2 hooks on the board. Oh boy, Zaka is on the ropes right now. He is not happy. He is looking for something. He is looking for anything right now. And the body block is just there. The gates is probably getting already opened. Is it 99? It is 99. Oh, a swing and a miss, and he's gonna have to be really careful here. The pallet needs to come down, though. Yep, once the pallet comes down, and it's gonna be a little bit better for him, but what do you do now is the question. Because unless... Oh my god, nice little sidestep! Nice little sidestep, absolutely! That was a textbook sidestep from Zaka, who's just wondering where the hell am I gonna put him? Upstairs, downstairs, crossways, he doesn't know. There's Jiggy. Amrak trying to get the save. I don't think that was a very clever idea, because he can just, he can just go over here and uncloak. Oh, did he just get bamboozled? Did he get bamboozled? He wants more hook stages. He really does not want Amrak. There you go, Oscar is out. Everyone is out. And Amrak is gonna get the privilege of getting the Mori. Right on the doorway. But that's game. That is a 3-man escape with a 1 kill on Zaka as the killer. That was just impressive to see those last 2 gens pop so goddamn quickly. We're gonna swap this over and see what Vikzz is gonna bring over. They don't have much to beat, but we did see Zaka struggle, so they might struggle too. We'll see you all in just a bit as we go into the lobby change. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the arcade, and we got ourselves Obi from Team Vikzz facing you off against Marcos, Zaka, Shen, and Ivan. And we saw before Zaka struggling, absolutely struggling, clawing teeth and nail to get himself 4 hooks with a Mori at the end. And what we'll see Obi do this time around is going to be the interesting. There you go, Marcos immediately drops that pallet. Does he get the... My goodness, he does get that. Oh, and we got the kicking add-on here. Ooh, hit through the pallet. So this is the worst possible scenario there for Marcus. Gotta be honest, you really do not want that. A swing right on through. Does kick it immediately, making it so that he does not have that pallet over for the next one. He's gonna risk this 50-50. No, he's gonna immediately run away. Marcos really proving himself to be a little bit slippery here. This is not the side that you want to be on, though. Yep, you never want to be on this side. The blind happiness. Champion of light, and he gets stuck on the table. Oh my god, that is so unlucky. And a god pallet right after. Man, Marcos is elusive, but I don't know if he's elusive because he's elusive or if he's elusive because he's just had that good RNG with the map. And the down happens because he couldn't get up the stairs. Obi actually managed to block him from getting up the stairs, and he actually fell under the stairs. Oh my goodness. The Fang. Probably going to be able to... Oh, nice fake there from Obi. Probably going to be able to finish that gen on his face. There you go. There you go. 3 gens for 1 hook. Not at all what you like to see when you're playing killer. This is what would happen if you're playing killer against survivors that are just gen rushing you a lot. But remember, he only needs 4 stages. And if he gets more than 2 freshes, I think he does win. Not 100% sure. Oh, were there no hooks over there? There were no hooks in this corner. What the hell kind of spawn is that? Interesting. Call of Brine, Grim Embrace, Corrupt Intervention, and Eruption are the perks that we can see. Who is this? Who is this? It is none other than the Billy Boy, Zaka. Nice little fake. Nice little pallet vault there from Zaka. Is he going to leave Zaka? Obi is probably very proud. Now, he does actually leave him over for someone else. He doesn't know where the gens are. I mean, right now he has no gen pressure. Just checking over to see if they're doing the gens, but I think they went over for the save. They did. And the body blocker is going to have to come through. Could just, yep, he could just give a slap there to Zaka and then go after the Feng, which is exactly what they're trying to do. Oh my god, he's right there! I don't think he was even expecting that. Nice little slap over onto Marcos, who's gonna stay at the pallet. Forces the drop. Gonna force him over to a more advantageous side. He misses the blind there, which is gonna be extremely dangerous for him as he tries to go around the pallet, but Obi calls his bluff and gets the down. Now remember, it was 4 stages with 2 fresh. Right now we got 3 hooks on the board. It would be great for Obi if he could get another fresh. Oh, and Zaka is just offering him that opportunity right now. Zaka is just offering him that opportunity, and Ivan, so is Ivan. Yep. Everyone's injured. They can't realistically get the save here. Oh no, Ivan! How could you? That is a complete misplay by the team there, and he's just gonna wait it out. He can just wait out, borrow time. What? Who the hell cares? He can just wait it out. No, he can't. Apparently, there's no pallet. There's nothing. There's just slugfest right now. And unless unless we're gonna see 4 adrenalines, I don't understand why Shen is sticking to this gen right now. Were we gonna see 4 adrenalines? I don't think we're gonna see 4 adrenalines. Why was he sticking to that? They could have just went over and tried to save their teammates. It is a complete upset here, but Vikzz just completely turns the game around with a complete misplay from Nokron survivors. Everyone was injured. No one could have went for the save. They could have just let him die on the hook, but instead, they risk it for the biscuit, and well, there was no biscuits to be found. Just Obi with the machete. And death. Lots of death. There you go. Ivan and Zaka on the hook for the first time and the last time, as they're not going to be able to get out of that one. And we're just going to have to slowly wait until they come out. And Obi is just traversing the map and going through windows? I mean, honestly, he has time to kill. I don't know what he would do. Oh, he placed himself on the toilet, turned around, so I'm going to assume he's taking a poo right now. Obi does upset the outcome here. Nokron loses the second set. With Vikzz winning this one, Billy is for Nokron, Wraith is for Vikzz. Well, I guess we're just going to have to see how the third set turns around, and it will be a lich on the dead of Doggest of Saloons, with Vikzz killing first, and that will be the point breaker here, unless they both tie that match. And there you go, Obi, already happy with that, and we'll see you all in just a bit for the Lich Dead Dog Saloon match. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are on our tiebreaker. It is a Lich on the Dead Dog Saloon with the spear coming out. God damn it, I can't remember the name of that. But the skulls to come as well. Oh no, the Eerie add-on does make the skulls a lot more deadly. But unfortunately, the Mage Hand is going to be used on the pallets. No? Oh no. Choosing not to. We got ourselves Pain Res. Alien Instinct, Corrupted Intervention, and a Scourge. Was that a body block that he intended to do, or that just magically happened there on Yamarcus? And I think he gets this down because of that extra 5% haste, which is pretty impressive, honestly. And I'm pretty sure those are Gift of Pain when a survivor does heal for the first time after... Nice little dodge there from Zaka. After being on a Scourge hook, he suffers from a penalty of, I believe, 16% when working on Generators. Mage Hand once again in the bag. Not gonna use it. Oh, he does get to use it, and he gets the hit there for free because of it. Obi playing some very, very optimal Lich here. And there you go, our first, hopefully not last, Pain Res. This Spelling Sphere coming through. I remember the name of the sphere. You know, I am old, but I do have a good memory every now and then. The Fly is probably going to get used here. But he won't be able to block the window, I believe, because that's the other Eerie. He could fly through the window, but he won't be able to block it. Now, Dead Dog is very prone to 3-gens, especially over on the side of the map of Hangman's. Not exactly... There you go, does find Zaka there. No reset, though, yet. There you go, they prefer to do the gens. And they will probably get the reset now that they're gonna leave their teammate over to second. 2 of the gens main and this one right in the middle of the map are regressing. There you go, there's another one. It was a missed skill check. There you go, there's the Fly. And it is poor little Zaka here, who was caught with his pants down as the hit happens. I actually wasn't expecting that to hit. There goes this Spelling Sphere once again. He's checking over the main. It is still regressing. They have to get this person off the hook, like, now. Ivan is hovering. It will be a trade if Ivan does come over. He's trying to stop the regression. Pretty sure Shen is trying to go over to Zaka. Yep, there you go. There's the Zaka. He's putting Mage Hand equipped. There's no one that can come over for the save except Ivan. And he will have to commit to this. There's the down. Poor little Marcus. Oh, that is evil. And I stand corrected. This is the add-on that blocks the window. Does that... How did that happen? That vault looked like a medium and the hit still missed. And I'm wondering if that was because of the angle Obi hit and not because of the medium. Oh, yes, the hook, the base of the hooks are really, really pretty. There's someone there. Oh, there she is. And right on top of Shen. There's the down. Scourge hook right in front of him too. So they are incentivized to not heal, but at the same time they are incentivized to heal because you really don't want to face a Vecna with only one health state when he can simply send the skulls out. Skulls of the Damned and get a down for free. And those do travel pretty far. There you go. There's Marcus with the heal. He will be suffering from... Ooh, there is... Holy reset, Batman. Everyone is here. He doesn't go for the Ivan here. Does get the hit onto Marcus, which is his preferred target. And there's no more Shack Pallet, so this is going to be just an easy down. And unless we got a save here of some sort... Nope. No save, no nothing. Shen does get saved, though. 2 gens right now for 4 hooks. A little bit of a slower start than what you usually see from Nokron. Oh, they were crouching, but I don't think they realized that they can't crouch that. 5 hooks on the board. 1 pain res token remaining as another gen pops. We got ourselves 3 gens. And an Ivan running from the Vecna. Now, he does have the skulls ready to go. But he is isolated here in the corner, so he's most likely not going to use them and just going to, yep, go for the regular M1. As they go over to Calm Corner. Corner of the map, edge of the map, trying to save their teammates and give them as much time as possible. But Alien Instinct is just being such a good backup, yeah, with that 5% haste. Sends the Dispelling Sphere over. Oh my god, someone was just right there. And they do finish that gen. 4 gens have popped. So even though survivors have been dying a lot, they have also been working tirelessly. Oh, that was a bit of a shame. Couldn't quite get the snipe there. Tries to get the blind, ends up failing the blind, giving him a bit of room to go after. And now with the fly, ooh, he doesn't quite have it. He could just mage it. He does mage it. There's a 3% haste. And there goes the down onto Ivan. Is Zaka around? Is he He was right there. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is some insane game knowledge being shown there by Zaka. Palestine? Nope. No Palestine, but I'm pretty sure that the Fang is working tirelessly on that main gen. Yep, there she is. She's not going to be able to pop it. But it does give them a lot of pressure for this last generator. Because if they could pop this, it would be massive. Zaka is literally the only person that hasn't been on hook yet. Oh, they see the Fang. There's the fly. Is there a hit? No. That was close, though. Swing and a miss. Zaka proving to be more than what a regular killer can handle here. Completely bamboozling him again. Now he's just gonna have to wait for either the fly or the... Oh, reverse pallet stun into the down. That is unlucky. That is a bit unlucky. Like, Zaka was definitely not counting on that one. Oh my god, but the gen pops! The gen pops! Half a second later! And it would have been... Oh my god, half a second later and the pain res would have done its work. Yeah, they know that they can't, that they weren't gonna get out, but they got the 5 gens and that's all they wanted. Because afterwards, Nokron's killer is gonna have to come over. And he will literally just have to 4K with 1 gen left. And if Obi's an example here, like, we got so close to a 4K1 this here match. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll be swapping the lobbies and going over for Nokron's Lich on the Dead Dog Saloon. See you in a bit. Welcome back. We got ourselves Zaka being the killer picked for Nokron to get the win in the bag. They need a 4K1 for the win. Anything less than a 4K1, a 4K0 will tie. A 3K11 hooks will lose them the match, the set, and all of their glory, honestly, because they will be eliminated. Nice little play there by Amrak. Oh, good dodge. You still get the hit. You know, you still get hit, but that was a really good dodge. We don't see the Eerie add-on, though, coming from Zaka. Deciding to go for the normal use of the Skeletons of the Damned. A blind attempt happening just to get away from Zaka, and Bloodlust tier 1 already triggered. He's gonna die in corner map. No one around. Corrupted Intervention does apply here, and there we got the pain res and also a singularity perk. I know what it does. I don't remember the name, but if he does down anyone within 25 meters, when he downs someone, everyone within 25 meters gets a hefty slow. That's what I remember it does, but I can't remember the name. Nonetheless, knowing what it does is already more than half of the battle. Eruption being applied. He's going to be using the Call of the Damned here for the hit. Yep, that is indeed a free hit. Forcing it out. He's flying over. Should be able to get this hit. Nope. A little bit too much to the side. Tries to go for the mind game and does get the mind game here on Daimao. 3 people injured. one person healthy, and it's Jiggy. Surprisingly enough, Jiggy, the person that has been killed, I think, twice now first, is the uninjured one. Ooh, gets a little bit stuck. He keeps getting stuck everywhere. And he is not happy. Like, you can tell that he is not a happy being right now. Oh, that's evil with the elevation being used there. That is an evil play there by Zaka. Very well played, very calculated, but very evil as well. Gonna go over and put him on the Scourge. Rightfully where he belongs. Second stage guaranteed. 1 gen popped. And another down happening because Oscar wanted to get that generator. Now he doesn't have... There you go, he finds... I think that's sphere... That doesn't hit. Actually does not hit Amarak.
Here it is.
Went upstairs. Oscar is back up. We don't see the pressure from the slug anymore. 3 gens have popped. And Zach is a bit of a pickle right now. He's trying to find his tunnel out, but it's nowhere to be seen. There's the reset. There's the reset. And the other reset, now all that's left is Diamond to get reset, and that would be all of the pressure gone. Main, oh, there's Oscar. There's the injured survivor. He goes applying Eruption to the gens. Oh my god, he got stuck once again. He faked that 3 times, and 3 times he ducked over, but it is not looking like a good thing for Zaka on this loop. Will he get this hit, though? No, he keeps getting stuck on something. There's the vault. That chest right there is being Zaka's worst nightmare right now. He wants to lift the pallet. I know he does. And he just, oh my god, he just walks over. Nice little hit. There's the body block coming through. And there's the last gen. I don't know what he's gonna do here. Can he 4K at this point? I mean, if he had the no-ed active, maybe, but right now Zach is is looking at a what, a 3 stage game? Yep. 3 hook stages, 1 kill against the 4K0 that Obi and Vikzz managed to get. Congratulations over to Vikzz, because this tiebreaker is donezo. It will be Vikzz following over to the next stage. I have been Jolie, I have been your caster for this set, but more will follow. So please stay tuned, and I'll see you all in the fog.